DNJS Radio. You're now live.
What up to all my dashes out there, broski?
Yep, been on that dash, man.
Yo, if you ever lose your job, first thing you gotta do, get a Dash account, get a Skip account.
Probably not that, it's not that serious. You don't need to lose your job to start doing this, man. That's the best part about it. You know what I'm saying? This shit allows you to work when you want.
That's true.
However long you want.
That's true.
But yeah, don't quit your day job, dude, trying to do this. I'll tell you that much. It ain't what it's all meant out to be, brother. Been on road since fucking 6 o'clock earlier. 10 a.m. started doing this shit today. Made like $40.
How many hours you spent?
Well, actual hours spent is different than the amount of time spent online. Because I'm sitting online from 10 a.m. I'm still online.
No calls.
But it's just a matter of when they give you calls. Sometimes it's busy, you get calls, and sometimes it's not busy. You sit there for 4 hours and you don't get a single call.
Damn.
So it's definitely
a side hustle.
It's a challenge. You gotta be patient. I mean, they always want to bring you down to the busy areas, but who the fuck wants to go down there to make $40? You know, it takes 15 for gas. So what did you really make? Ultimately, you know, you spend all this time, you spent this fucking stress driving on the road.
But you know what it is? I'll tell you the truth, and I think this is a psychology standpoint. I think it gives people the feeling of doing something productive.
Absolutely, because what else are you doing? You're jobless, you fucking jerking off at home.
And for those guys and for those big corporations, that's what they feed off of.
No, they sell you off of the fact that you're your own boss. You're not working in a place where you're fucking held somewhere for 8 hours.
You're not getting fucking no calls.
But you're also not getting calls. But there's obviously
there was a surge, big snowstorm.
And yeah, that was a great day.
Like, you know what I mean?
That was a great day.
On the orders and what's going on.
Unfortunately for me, I didn't take advantage of that day. I fucking bought a liquor bottle and fucking sat on a homie's driveway for about 5.5 hours and fucking just, you know, poured my pain into them liquor bottles, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, there was a surge, but yes, you know, that's what we do on cold winter days when the snow's falling. We park up and we smoke and we drink, right, buddy? That's the life. That's why I'm a dasher to begin with. You know what I'm saying? It's a challenge. It's a challenge. You must be patient. You must love driving. You must be able to handle Brampton drivers. You know, it's definitely one hell of a life. I'll tell you that much, buddy.
Where else have you dashed?
I've dashed downtown. I've dashed in North York, Etobicoke. I mean, pretty much all over the GTA except for the east side. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I noticed different places is different money.
What's your wildest dash moment?
My wildest dash moment is fuck, man. Just the other day, I fucking at 3 a.m. I fucking grabbed a pizza from Mr. Singh's Pizza.
Shout out Mr. Singh's.
And they fucking wanted me to fucking drive almost 13 kilometers for fucking $8. So as I was driving, I was about 3 kilometers away from his place. The pizza smelled so good, I just reached into the box and grabbed myself a slice. Helped myself to a slice.
That's wild.
You know, it's not wild at all. That's regular.
That's wild.
That's regular. You best believe you better hope you don't get me as your dash driver. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just some experiences that we experience doing this shit, you know. Some days are good, you know. The aim is to make around $600-$700 a week. You aim to go 7 days. You aim to go $100 a day. But sometimes, unfortunately, it doesn't work out. I mean, just the other day, I was fucking doing the dash and boom, I seen a $27 order pop up on my screen. Little did I know what I was getting myself into. That motherfucker sent me the fucking no frills and I had to do a man's whole grocery, bro. The man had like 47 items on his list. I'm over there picking out bananas for this motherfucker. Like, the fuck do I look like? You know what I'm saying? But even with that being said, man, you know me, I'm a cheeky guy. I like to figure out what's in it for me. So aside from the fucking $27, which is great, it took me less than an hour to do his groceries, but I also added some items on his list for myself. You know what I'm saying? This is how I snuck it in, because you got 44 items. How is he going to notice if there's 2 Eggo waffles in there?
46 items, no?
44. But then with mine, but it's not, the receipt doesn't show you the number of items. The receipt just shows you the list of the items. So unless you're going to go count through the fucking list one by one,
okay,
I'm in the clear.
Okay. The app shows you how many items.
The app shows me how many items that he wants. Yeah.
Don't say a word.
Well, it's been a few days now. I went under the radar. It didn't influence my rating. I'm still a top dog driver for DoorDash, you know.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm looking for some wintry days, man. Hoping for some more snowfalls. That's the only way you can really make that money.
You meet any baddies?
No, yeah, man. I had some baddies fucking send me to Shoppers Drug Mart. She's over there messaging me while I'm in Shoppers Drug Mart, telling me she's adding pads to the list of items to grab. I'm over there shopping for pads for these bitches. You know what I'm saying? And then she sounded kind of sweet on the phone because she even called me because some of the items weren't there, so I asked for replacement items, you know? So, oh, they don't have this, but they do have this. Is you okay with that, miss? So she called me and she was very thankful that I actually did that because from what I hear, most dash drivers, if they don't find the item they're looking for, they cancel it and they refund the money for that item.
Poor service, and they're eating up some of the money for the good vendors, the good guys out there that's doing the job.
Yeah, well, when you fuck up that many times, you won't get those calls anymore, right? So, but yeah, I picked up some pads for her, picked up some Vicks inhaler. Looked like the bitch was sick. You know what I'm saying? Like she was going through it. I think she also had me pick up a heating pad from Shoppers Drug Mart. I guess that's for the cramps, I guess. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's that time of the month plus the fucking winter snow. I don't know. So I got there to her apartment and she came down to the fucking front lobby to grab the items. Goddamn, she had a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? She had a fat ass. And it's funny because I even looked at her. I had my shiesty on because it's fucking winter cold. You know what I'm saying? So just to be friendly, I pulled down the shiesty and I was like, fuck, you look nice, miss. I hope I got everything right for you. And she smiled at me and I was like, oh, would I be able to take you for dinner sometime? She just smiled at me and she just kind of walked away. She didn't give me her number. But it's okay. I got a 6-pack of beer on her fucking account too, so it's all good, bro. I'll take the beer. If you don't want to let me take you on a date, I'll just get myself a 6-pack.
Yo, y'all wear the shiesty when you're doing the dash?
Of course, man.
Imagine doing Uber pickup with the shiesty on.
I walk into the restaurants with the shiesty on.
Nah, I mean like doing Uber like with a customer.
Customer drivers? Nah, fuck. You're gonna get all the worst ratings. They're gonna think they're about to get robbed.
You can look at it that way, or you could look at it like maybe you could be the best driver with the shiesty on and get.
I guess, yeah, I guess. But think about yourself. Are you getting into a fucking, if you're a female, are you getting into a car at 3-4 in the morning and a man's wearing a shiesty and the fucking, come on, man.
I think they are. I think they don't give a fuck. I've seen people just get into cars, yo. People, I've been parked in the parking lot and people just walk into my car like, oh, white Civic. Like, thought you're my Uber. Get the fuck.
Right. I had people try to open my door too.
You feel me? Like,
but I mean, I'm sure if I'm sitting there with a shiesty on, they'll think twice before opening that door, right? Because I'm a big fella. I'm 6 foot plus, you know? It's kind of intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Get in that gym. You know what I'm saying? And stay dangerous is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is I used to do the Uber with the people, but I always had this feeling of people sitting behind me. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you try to go reach for my neck or you try to stab me, it's fucking game over. I'm gonna have to kill you in my car.
Why would they try to stab you?
Who the fuck knows? Some people are unhinged, fam. You're picking up drunk people at nighttime. You don't know what the fuck they're feeling. You don't see those videos on YouTube? Fucking old Pakistani Indian men, Bangladeshi men getting spat on, choked the fuck out. And those guys let it happen by bitches. Imagine you got some dudes in the back of your fucking car, bro. Like, I remember a story. I picked this guy up from this spot on Rutherford in Brampton, right before Brampton. And he was fucking getting released from a rehab center. And I remember him sitting in the back of my car and he smelled cigarettes because I was smoking in my car before I picked him up. So he asked me, yo, you mind if I smoke in your car? I was like, fuck, buddy, if you give me an extra tip, go for it. He gave me a $5 bill. We were Gucci.
Facts.
He sparked his bogey. And it's like, once he sparked his bogey, I was taking him from Rutherford all the way to North York. So it's like, once he sparked his bogey, he became comfortable. He started telling me what he's going through. He's an ex-convict. He's addicted to meth. He was doing heroin. He was injecting himself with all kinds of shit. Now, you think that's a comfortable thing to tell somebody that's driving you and has you sitting behind them? I learned my lesson from that day. And the fact that I had to drop him to Falstaff, I realized I really dodged the bullet. You know what I'm saying? Because who knows what the fuck he was thinking? Who knows how desperate he is, right? So, shiesty is a good thing for us because you don't know what I look like. I might have a friendly face, so you think you could take advantage. But if you can't see, you're gonna be very careful about how you talk and what you say, right?
I think Uber does a good job at like covering up those stories.
Well, of course, but I will tell you one thing. A lot of people be using accounts that don't belong to them. So if you think that you're covered because it's the person's information is right there on your Uber app, nah. A lot of people be using fake accounts associated with fake credit cards. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be very careful as a driver. But you know, I keep a knife in my car. I keep some weapons in my trunk. So you try me, it'd probably be the wrong day. You know what I'm saying? But at first face value, I'm a very friendly person. I take care of people. I'm very kind. I get people to their destinations fast. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I try to do the best that I can. But at any given time, if somebody wants to try you, I mean, you have to be ready, right? But Dash is different in that sense because I love the feeling of not having nobody in my car. You know, it's just me and the food. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that itself is a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Because we are drivers, but we also get hungry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We drive all day, but you smelling all this great food that we're delivering.
How do you like, so what happens if they send you to the keg to pick up like dinner?
If they're sending me to the keg, that's getting taken, brother. That's what the fuck is going on.
How do you do that?
How do you do that?
What's the cheat code?
So I can't really give away my secrets. I'm sure everybody has their own.
What's the cheat code?
Here, I'll just tell you one thing. All right? And this is me giving you something without really giving you anything. The cheat code is, let's say you have a delivery, drive up to that delivery. Drive all the way up to that house. You know what I'm saying? Jump out the fucking car, put the fucking food in front of their doorstep, take a picture, but don't complete the delivery yet. Pick the food back up, get back in your car. When you're in your car and you're gone, complete the delivery. Now the food was delivered. There's an image proving that the food was delivered.
Bruh. That ain't gonna work.
It's worked 100 times.
How the fuck is that gonna work when, let's just say, the customer has a fucking Ring doorbell?
If he has a Ring doorbell, obviously you're not gonna do that. But a lot of people,
90% of the homes,
a lot of them knows. You'd be surprised because 90% of the time I'm dropping to the side fucking door where the basement is, and there's no.
It there too,
no, they don't. Well, if they do, then don't take the food. You're asking me what the fucking trick is. If there is a Ring doorbell, then don't take the motherfucking food.
So so if you said you pull up to the keg, you're taking that. How you taking that?
Well, that's what I said. If the opportunity presents itself, you take it. You're not willing to jeopardize your fucking money making flex for a fucking steak, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you have to decide how hungry are you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really ain't got no food in your fridge that you need to take something to jeopardize your job? No. You know what I'm saying? Always protect the job. But for those percentage of the homes that don't have a Ring camera, I just gave you the sauce. It just requires you to actually drive up to that house. And in the weird situation that you're over there taking a picture and the customer happens to open the door, fuck, let them have the food. You're not going to argue with them, right? But the thing is, they don't get a notification that you've delivered until you hit complete on that image. So you could fucking take the picture, go back to your car, fucking go park down the street and fucking say, yes, completed. And then they might call you, like for example, Mr. Singh, that dude called me. I'm a nice guy for even answering. I'm not inclined to answer. You know, first of all, I don't work for you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that guy called me yesterday. He was so hungry, bro. I felt so bad. He's like, yo, man, I don't see it. I think you delivered to the wrong house. You know what I told him? I'm like, yo, listen, when I pulled up to your house, there was a gentleman waiting outside. They asked me if I was delivering food. They didn't say Mr. Singh Pizza. I didn't care to ask, but he's like, oh, I'm waiting for my DoorDash driver. So I figured, fuck, he's right by your address. He's right by your door. I just handed him the food. I'm good to go. Right? And it just happened to work. DoorDash ain't call me. He called me. But what the fuck is he gonna do? I told him, bro, go talk to DoorDash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I got to eat a whole pizza to my face, brother.
That's crazy.
Garlic dip and all. Even the fucking can of Coke I took. You know what I'm saying? So... hey, listen, man, it's the life we live. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the time right now. 9:30 at night. I've been out and about since about 2 p.m., right? But I've been fucking around. I wasn't doing DoorDash the whole time. You know, I fuck around.
You get that money on the side.
Go here, go there.
You get that money on the side.
Or figure it out somehow else, you know? But probably gonna get back on it tonight.
What time you usually go to?
Oh, fuck, brother. You never know. It depends on how I feel. If I was out and I wasn't really doing it and I'm not tired, I could go till 2, 3 in the morning. No problem. Easy. But if I'm feeling tired and tired of being on the road, I just take a 1-2 order on my way home and then I just turn it off. I just call it a night. Tomorrow's another day for dashing. That's the beauty of it.
What do you average per week?
Fuck, I'm not really working hard. I could be working way harder. I could really treat it like a job and do 8 hours and 4 in the morning, 4 in the night. And I could make $120 easy. What am I averaging weekly? I'm averaging around $400. $400 a week extra. I mean, could be better. The aim is to get it to $700. If you could get $700 to $800 a week on, you're at least, and you have your day job, then you're doing well for yourself. But if that's all you're doing, man, you gotta spend all your time doing it, buddy. If you want to see any sort of return, you're gonna have to spend your time doing it.
I hear that.
Yeah.
You ever run into the man them?
Nah, man, thank God.
Don't Uber, like.
Thank God. A lot of people that I know don't really order food. They don't like their food cold by the time it reaches them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I have never ran into somebody I actually know. Never.
The man them, like the thugs out there, the Wyans.
The Wyans, yeah, fuck. Yeah, but the Wyans usually order through their shorty's name. So it'll show up as, Raquel, or it's gonna show up as fucking Natasha. But then you know where you're delivering to. You're pulling up to a complex. You know what I'm saying? So, but me, I'm pretty good at it, man. If I don't feel comfortable being in a place, I just tell them to meet me out in the front. Because there's a few orders I've had. They fucking brought me on to Kipling, on some complex on Kipling and this and that. And it's like fucking 12 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? And fuck, there's not a soul in sight. The fucking
your car's getting jammed.
God, ain't nobody gonna jam my car. I'll stab you in the fucking neck with my keys before you could jam my car. Yeah. But no, I lock my shit before I leave. I don't ever leave it running. I only leave it running when I'm in residential places and I'm just walking up to their driveway. But if I'm going to a complex, I lock the keys, lock that shit, put it in my side bag.
Risky, I'm calling them to come out here and get that shit.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I'm saying. If I know I gotta walk deep into the complex, I'm not doing it, bro. Especially you look a certain way and you fit a certain description. Like Indian mans can go under the radar, They look like fucking little Indian mans, But like I say, I do mine with my shiesty on, so you know what I'm saying. So you have to be very careful. And apartment buildings is the worst. In a fucking elevator is fucking, you don't know where it's stopping or who's jumping on,
Sure.
But I have a trick for that too. So let's say you ever go to an apartment building and you need to deliver fast and quick and efficient. Let's say your delivery's on the 11th floor. When you get to the 11th floor, press the button on that same elevator for the 15th floor, 16th floor. So that allows you to run, go drop the food, and press the down button. So it'll stop back. You get me? So you don't have to wait prolonged periods of times on the elevators, because some of these ghetto buildings have 2 elevators, fucking 30 floors, and it's constantly busy. So just press the button.
You rock the rollies?
Fuck. No, I don't. I don't rock the rollie, because why the fuck are you rocking a rollie and doing the dash? What the fuck? I got a big chain around my neck, though. I got some big ice around my neck. You know what I'm saying?
You going doing the dash with that?
Oh, but I keep it covered, brother. I keep that covered. Fucking zipper is up to the top. You get me, father. Yeah, man. Word. It's definitely interesting, man, and it's not for the faint of heart, brother. I'll tell you that much. Doing it Brampton and doing it in GTA is one thing. Going downtown and doing it is a complete different ball game, broski. Because downtown, it's all nice condos for the most part. Those are the only people that's really doing the Uber.
Well, yo, you get, when you do the condos downtown, you at least get the luxury of just leaving it with the concierge.
You get the luxury of leaving it with the concierge.
That's a bonus.
That's super bonus.
Super working on the time.
The only problem with the downtown is parking is an issue. Sometimes you could fucking be doing the dash and you take a little too long and boom, the fucking ticket boy walks by and gives you a ticket. Now, you barely made $60 and now you got a $70 ticket. You know what I'm saying? So it's
life. I know that was life. I know that one.
It's a tricky game, man. You gotta figure out, But you know what though? Still call it a blessing, because if you really have the fucking will to get up in the morning and not just sleep in and jerk off all day, you could go out there and make some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's $40, $50, $80, $100, it depends on how hard you work. If you're gonna treat it like a shit job, you're gonna get shit results. If you're gonna treat it like a real job and try to put in your hours, you will see results from it, and I can say that firsthand. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's enough for DoorDash today. I think we've covered a lot of points,
Heard.
You know what I'm saying? It's a life. It's, it's definitely not the life.
Radio, man.
2026, we about to switch up, man.
We live, we active.
You know what I'm saying?
This every day. You gonna catch an episode, YouTube.
This DoorDash shit ain't gonna last long, baby.
You gonna get that episode 10 a.m. every morning.
You gotta lose before you win. You know what I'm saying? And this type of shit builds character, man. Don't ever think you're better or above doing anything. The real bums are the ones that don't want to do nothing. You understand?
Heard you.
So if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna fucking drive and you're gonna spend your hours and you're gonna be up there early mornings, late
Talk
nights,
to 'em.
you got real heart, my dude. Just keep going. You know what I'm
Talk to
saying?
'em.
Just don't ever give up. Don't become one of them dudes that just want to sit at home and play with their balls. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't it. As a man, you gotta get up and fucking figure out a way every day, brother.
Heard you.
No handouts.
D&J's
Shout
Radio, man.
D&J's
We
Radio.
out.
That's what's up.
We out.
Same time tomorrow, baby. This is all hearsay, by the way, in case anybody from DoorDash is listening. This is all for fun. It's all satire. Nothing I say should be taken seriously here.